Hello and welcome. As today, I'd like to do a small contest giveaway for that of 10 Komodo coins, where I will select one random winner from the comments section below. As to enter, all you need to do is write a comment with something to say, basically. And this is a few ideas that I've talked about, such as why you like to trade, coins that you like, strategies, setups that you see, random for your information, cool crypto stories, favorite books, videos, monetary policies, metals, and all these different types of things. If you're trying to get into this or something you want to do, this is a great chance to I get around, well, this is about $25, $26 right now worth within the coins. Who knows what it'll be worth when I give these away in a few days. So you just simply make a comment, not on the reply section. I will only be doing original threads. You can reply to other people's comments. That is still fine. And comment as much as you wish, but you can only enter once. And make sure, of course, to keep the comments respectable along the way. And what I will do is on Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 o'clock Pacific, I will, the comments will be finished, so I'll take the names and I'll run it through a random number generator and explain how it is going to work. 100% random, and just some fun stuff to do. So then, let's get started within the technical analysis of this amazing looking chart. And we're going to start off within the daily term time frame, which shows a beautiful run up during the spring of this year, with price action moving from about 11,000 satoshis at the lowest levels, but breaking out from about the 20,000 level and having a very beautiful fast rise within 2 days up to close to 60. So there's a 3x very quick gain. And then from the 40,000 point moving up over 100, so another 3x gain overall from the breakout point. It established about a 6x gain from even this low point in here, better than a 10 times gain. So there's a lot of big moves that are available within such. Now when we look at the technical analysis, this was a situation where somebody bought pretty big. They bought the market up around the 14th or so of August, so about 3 weeks ago. And it didn't follow with immediate buyers, and the market came back to where it came from. Never did sell off. Had another situation of trying to make a rally on very low volume. This was decent volume in consideration to what all of this volume shows, but this volume in here is spectacular, breaking above this resistance, making it to the support level of the June levels, and the pretty high, the first support level as resistance. We can see within yesterday's session, as all the alternate coins were getting destroyed yesterday, this one no exception, took a retracement back down to this area for which it came from, as well as this area as well, or in the ballpark area for such. And now it's starting to lift off higher. So as I've been stating, when you break a key level of resistance like this, it's one of those watch out situations. We've had two big green candles like this, obviously two big ones in here with the correctionary move, that this thing could go and have decent moves in a matter of hours or days. And even within a span of a couple of weeks, you could see some wild possibilities play through. Within such, we still see that the 18 average, which is newly rising, is still well below where price action is. That if there happens to be any corrections, it has yet to come back to this key area in which it came from. And this 44 mark is the upper end. Of course, the lower end would probably be closer to 35. But throwing those lower numbers aside, I do think this has got a very good chance of breaking out. I am currently long within this coin. Obviously, I'm giving some away. So that should be an obvious indicator. But looking at this more short term now, this is the 4-hour time frame, so it did what it needed to do back in here. This was that original buy that I talked about. It consolidated, tried to hold these gains. So a few buyers came in, but it obviously didn't hold at this stage. There's another next rally attempt. a small short-term failed breakdown in here. Obviously, the fast move is played on such, but really since this gain, which is what's important, a little bit of correctionary move here, nice move to this upside. A much deeper, larger correctionary move, making it down to this 18 average of lows. This is why this is one of my favorite indicators. It's obviously rising. It's shown to me it's had a full correctionary, good correctionary phase. Yes, the quick ones work too. But I'm seeing now how it's just breaking and leaving this band. I look at 58. Well, that was resistance here. It was resistance here. So I know short term when I'm going to be looking at the 1 hour, 30 minute, all those charts, that's going to be big support. But I do see this thing ready to go. There's going to be probably a little bit of resistance where it came from here. Ideally, a move up to here, come back here, and then break it is always, to me, the most favorable situation. But you know what? What happens is going to happen. And it's no surprise if this thing just says, you know what, I'm just going to blow past this key resistance point and have a big move. And don't be surprised if you have a big move when you break past that 66 handle. Of course, for that, we'll quickly go back to the daily. Then we'll work to the shorter term because breaking past 66, there really isn't much resistance along the way going into the previous high area, which is really the 80 to 110 handle mark. So let's take a look at this now on more shorter term time frames. Within the 60-minute, it had, well, I talked about this on the previous chart, how it's obvious this 58 level we can see as resistance here. Major resistance from this 12 o'clock mark in here. Breaking past this point now, so it's had a clear break. Oftentimes, if it's going to retrace, it's going to go back to where it comes from. Watch for these 18 averages. So if you got it set up, I use a front-weighted 18 average of highs and lows. That if it makes any move and towards it, especially if it coincides with 58, there's a decent chance you'll probably find some buyers come from that point forward. And we'll conclude this within the 15-minute time frame, which is just showing how well this thing's been playing out in the last hour or so. Ever since this break, I do really enjoy, or I like seeing how you have a big move and you see these two candles together afterwards. Very productive consolidation of your short-term move, and you're making another leg towards the upside. And again, nice looking situation for this, both short term and long term at this stage as I'm stating this. So again, thank you for watching. I look forward to reading your comments, and what I will do on Wednesday night is I will make a video and explain how the random giveaway is going to work amongst, of course, all of these comments and everyone who places them. So thank you for entering and good luck. Take care.